Good evening, everybody. My name is Scott Jacobs, and you're listening to Juiced Sports Radio. March Madness is underway, but Dwight Howard Madness finally seems to be coming to an end. While teams chase Peyton Manning, the teams that were chasing Dwight Howard might have to wait a little bit longer because the Magic superstar has finally agreed to waive his right to become a free agent at the end of the season, basically opting into a contract that will keep him in Orlando, most likely, past the end of the 2012-2013 season. Does this change everything in the long term for the Magic? No. But what it means is that the Magic can finally focus on the team that they have and they can try to go chase a championship. And in the meantime, they can try to chase a superstar to pair with Dwight Howard, whose indecisiveness was beyond anything I've ever seen from a superstar athlete. This was of Brett Favre proportions. Dwight Howard 1 minute saying, I want to stay. No, I want to be traded to the Nets. Here's a list of teams. Trade me to the Lakers, to the Clippers, to the Nets, to the Mavericks. The Magic held on to him. Then the last 24 hours have just been maddening, with Dwight Howard being like, you know what? I want to be traded. Wait a minute. We had a nice win over the Heat. Now I want to stay. Then the Magic were like, okay, sign the dotted line and say you're not going to opt out of your contract. Give us some kind of commitment. And Howard's like, well, I don't know. Maybe you should just roll the dice on me. Which I've never heard an athlete say before. That was just pure gold by Dwight Howard. Who says that, right? But the good news for the Magic is Dwight Howard is staying in blue and black for the next season and a half, it appears. Obviously, if the Magic are convinced they can't sign him to a long-term deal this time next year, we could have the same situation going on. I hope not. I really hope not. This has just become ridiculous. But does Orlando have the pieces in place this year to compete for an NBA title? I think they're one step below the Heat and the Bulls, although Miami looked pretty shaky yesterday against the Bulls without Rose. And that would probably be Orlando's second-round opponent should the Magic and Heat both get to the second round, which we all believe they will. So, that being said, Dwight Howard believes strongly in this team and wanted them to keep the team intact. And what was angering people was that a lot of people believed that Dwight Howard wanted to stay the season, get a playoff run instead of getting traded to the brutally bad Nets, and so that the Nets could keep their assets. And now, with this extra year commitment, the Nets can keep their assets, but they're probably not keeping Doron Williams, who is probably already packing his bags for Dallas. Because if I was him, why in the world would I stay with the Nets? The Nets are going nowhere. I understand they're moving into a new arena in Brooklyn next year. But with Dwight Howard not joining him, the Nets are not going to be good anytime soon. So if I'm Doron, I'm leaving. That's it. I'm gone. But we'll see what happens. And this is a big day for the Magic. The fans can finally breathe a sigh of relief for at least a minute and a half. I'm sure it's been wearing on them. You know, Dwight Howard's like the all-time leader for the Magic in points, rebounds, blocks, you name it. He basically has become the franchise. And for the Magic to even have the possibility of losing another superstar center in the same way that they lost Shaq, that would have just been too hard to bear for a team that basically has had two once-in-a-generation superstars on their team. And so Orlando gets to keep Dwight Howard, the city gets to breathe a sigh of relief, the Magic get to try to chase an NBA title with what they have. It's a good day for Magic fans. And it's a good day for people who are tired of this topic. And Peyton Manning, if you're listening, pick a team already. Enough. Pick somebody. So listen, my name is Scott Jacobs. Did Dwight Howard make the right decision? Do you think he got pressured into staying with his hometown team? Can the Magic compete for an NBA title? Comment below. Let me know what you think. March Madness is underway. It is a great time to be a sports fan. Oh yeah, Mario Williams just joined the Bills. Just a few headlines out there. Great stuff in the world of sports. That's all from here. See you next time.